It'll pull right there. Misses. X-Dawgs in the black. Right down. Right down. Where I seen. That's a bird. Where's that left? Oh, nowhere to go. No idea what's going on. No idea. I'm just going back to the. We want to go real old school now because I don't know why this app has went to total garbage. That's the last update. Jesus. Eisenberg. Oh, pulled right down by Houston. Second down coming up. I'm just trying out whatever works. Let's get this fixed at some point. It's crazy how this has been just having issues all day. Dogs trying to third Keystone Flag Football League Championship winners in the spring. They beat the Gators in 2019. They won over the Immortals this year, or what will be Cram Central. Complete the Savage. Just turning up, pulled right down. This was white as mentioned, X-Dawgs in the black. I'm having all sorts of issues with this app. A weird update, and I'm kind of. There's a chance I might just go old school for the chip. We'll see. I do gotta get it resolved soon though, because this is terrible. To say the least. It's wild that you don't do something for a minute. That is just so different. Motion. Side, so Mac can go to the right. And thrown from behind. It's going to be a whole chaos. So because of that, it'll be a game for the X-Dawgs.
I'm letting you know. We're good. They have a safety over time.
Eisenberg. Zach City. Nowhere to go. Flag coming in. Okay. Trying to win both leagues. One of left, they can still do it, technically speaking, though. Some could argue Cram Central will be on the Demon squad if they win county next week. Not everybody, though. Chaos has a shot to go all for all. Win here and win Washington County next Sunday. That's the Birds to the right side. Incomplete. No catch, third down. X-Dawgs 20 years old this year, officially. Team that goes back to 2002 when they first came on the scene. They dominated the original Shippensburg League that was here at the time before they left for Washington County in 2008. Came back to Shippensburg 10 years later for the Keystone Flag Football League's formation. But that did not last long, as they were already with county as well. As long as it was Saturdays, it was a good day for the Dogs. Trying to win their third championship in this league. They had 7 in the Shippensburg League. They got 13 overall, 14 coming. McKay incomplete. Great defense there for Chaos. 4th down. Motion. Try to get extra protection up front. Eisenberg moving all around. Intercepted by Mayo, but incomplete. Turnover on downs. Chaos ball. So here trying to win Washington County and trying to win Keystone. There's some guys on here who are not on their county team. We'll have that opportunity. They're the core pieces of the franchise. Those core pieces, as mentioned, Kyle Jason, Jeremiah Rodriguez, Devin Redmond, Dustin Mitchell, part of the main core of this group. Guys like Scott Kiefer on Top Gun, Carlos Sanchez plays for the Misfits down in county. They have an opportunity on those teams. We'll see who can get the double. Not too many guys have done that yet, but there has been a few names who have. We'll talk about them in a moment. Redmond trying to get incomplete. Brady said, got him. He tried. I'll give him that. A couple of shots at the X-Dawgs. A lot of close calls. This is a big game. What's been a comeback season. Ball starting on that left side. Looks like it's going to be on Mitchell. And that's a rare move by Back up. They move down. This one right there. Yeah, they can hear you. Last time we saw Chaos was in Washington County about 2 weeks ago. They lost to Killer Bees as part of a 4-game weekend where they went 0-4. Complete to that right side, no incomplete.
Third down, Carlos, let him go. Let him go.
Lost to Killer Bees, Cram Central. Lost to the Bees again on that Sunday as well. Took 2 losses to them, one Saturday, one Sunday. They'll get them one more time next Sunday in the first round game at 9 a.m. That's what the Bees are looking forward to now that they are out of this one. Chaos, though, if they win this one, they got Cram Central right after, so they still got that game to look forward to. Let's see what happens. This is definitely having some words with Brian about the play. Be called. Fourth down coming up here in the first. X-Dawgs. Talk about chaos against the X-Dawgs quarterback. Remember, it was in 2019 on this field. He was with the Killer Bees when they went up 12-0 early on the Dogs and went at 13-12. A year later, he was running for the end zone when he was hit out of bounds, resulting in a torn ACL. Had he gotten in, it would have been 18-6. Turning point for him and that chaos team, as he missed over a year of play. Back this year, comeback player of the year contender. You got to give him a lot of credit, Devin Redmond, for the turnaround after the injury. Right side, it's caught, and the flag gets pulled. You couldn't see over the big bodies at first. They're saying still run. The whistle's already blown, so I don't know why they're telling him to run. I heard it from back here. Winner of this game will play Cram Central for the championship. Dogs trying to get one more game in for the season. Remember, if they win this one, they got that, and then next week they have 3 potentially in Washington County. And depending on the result of Top Gun Warriors will determine whether or not they play either the Demons or the Misfits. Quarter's called. Motion. Wow. Okay. Inside running game. Trying to beat the X-Dawgs with their own approach. Sun's starting to come out here. And what has been a cloudy day since the start. Cloudy and cold day, honestly. And very unseasonable compared to X-Dawgs, the 1 seed. Their sole loss this year came against Cram Central. Chaos, the 4 seed. They've had a bit of a tough go, but they've got a couple wins along the way on Cram Central, as well as for you. Caught and completes it out right side. They have not gotten past the X-Dawgs, however, nor do they get past the Killer Bees yet, but they have a shot to beat both of them in their next 2 games potentially, depending on the result of this one. Could be 2 out of 3, really, because they would have to play against Cram Central in the meantime. And what a way would that be for Chaos to end the season. This team has a run in them. I can see it. They came locked and loaded today, too. This is a determined team. False start. False start. Back that up. Washington County next week. So, Charles, we'll be back for that one. 5 games to wrap up their season. Redmond. Complete right side. Here comes Chaos. That's another contender for comeback player of the year. My man Houston there. Some viable weapons here, this receiving core. Tight end threat there too. Let's see if Chaos takes advantage of that a little bit. False start, that's not gonna happen. At least not yet. Winner of this game will play against Cram Central for the championship in KFF. Talk about the KFFL League champions over the years. Mentioned spring. The fall of 18, it was the Killer Bees over the Ship Flip Gators. Spring 19, it was X-Dawgs. Fall 19, it was Misfits over Killer Bees. 2020, it was Team Blunt Talk over the Killer Bees. Spring 21, Bees over Dogs. And last season, Wolverines over the Misfits. A new champion will be crowned today regardless. Pull right down shy of the first down line. It's mentioned league championships. Dogs have 2 of them. Bees have 2. TBT has 1. Misfits have 1. Wolverines have 1. Chaos trying to get there first. Cram Central trying to get there first. And the long history of that core that goes way back.
I was talking to it, man. I was talking.
Matt Eisenberg to the right side. Keon pulled down. Sorry about that. Not the best shot. I've been terrible today. I ain't gonna lie. We had X-Dawgs twice in Ocean City when we went to see them last. That was against AFN and against the Steelers. Dogs measured up very well in both games, I thought. It's a very underrated X-Dawgs squad out here in the 4th state. Let's see what they can do here against Chaos. Man running up himself. Pulled right down. They get across. I believe so. Don's pointing, yep. First down it is. Dogs trying to win a championship for the 3rd different decade. I mentioned they had 7 other championships in Shippensburg League in 2002 to 2008. They had 2 of their championships in county in that decade. 2 in county last decade. 2 in Keystone last decade. None yet in this one, but a bill stiff arm there by Matty Ice. Throw wide open. Pitch back. Dog days are here. First down. First down, X-Dawgs. Trying to add to that championship trophy collection. Third 9-man league champion will be crowned today. There will be 2 more crowned tomorrow. Or 1 more crowned tomorrow, rather. St. Louis will begin their playoffs. They will not wrap up next week, I believe, is the case. OMFFL will have theirs tomorrow. South Florida, Crown Death Row. XFFL, Crown Chops play. KFFL going for 1 today. Ball tipped to the air. Almost intercepted, but almost complete. Could have gone either way. Sanchez getting up there, and when you got a man as tall as Carlos Sanchez, and with the wingspan and reach he has, it is very difficult to get the ball around him on that side. You got to make sure if you throw that ball that you're throwing it on point, or else he's going to stand right there and block it. He moves fast too. Very versatile weapon. Who's garnered a lot of praise over the last couple of years from numerous people across the circuit. Incomplete. 0-0. Cram Central waiting. They're right now on the Chaos sideline. They are the higher seed. Technically, Chaos would have to move, or they can share. We've seen that before. Might be a uniform change involved too, considering Cram is wearing that. Yeah. Savage, complete. 250. Running 26. Trying to get 6. Trying to get that championship. Savage had it. With the Bees last spring. Trying to get it here too. Eisenberg. Sac City.
What down is it? Second.
10 seconds. 2 minutes. 2 tight ends. 3 receivers on the right. You can't have anyone on that left side. He's tight though. Eisenberg. Body it up. Short of the end zone. X-Dawgs making all sorts of moves in this game. As we mentioned, they are going for their 3rd KFFL league chip. 2018, 2019 in the spring. So far, for spring championships, excuse me, let's go over. They're 2 for 3. They have been in the championship 3 out of the 4 seasons they have played up here. The only one they did not, was last fall where they got to the semis and lost to the Wolverines on that Falkenroth pick 6. Eisenberg. Y'all say touchdown? Yes, sir. Touchdown. 6-0. There we go, 6-0. We're gonna walk to a set. We're not quite set yet. We'll go wide.
Can't do that, Marley.
Ball down, pick up. Oh, right off the SUV. Gotta careful you park your car around these parts. 7-0, however, it's all that matters. The old Marty Snook proverb. Let's go. 115. 7-0. Dogs up.
Hey, right here, real quick. Oh my gosh. Here we go, guys.
Sack. Brady gets Redmond. Stay here. Oh, dude,
Never mind.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you meant for filming, just stand there. I'm like, what? I thought I got in the way or something. I was like, what did I do?
Nah, other fuck. I don't know who has it.
I've been out of it all week. I gotta wake up.
Right there, guys.
Forgive
Right
me,
there.
Brian.
Where you going? The team.
They're gonna kick the puck the whole way down.
Make sure your folks are set.
I got Sanchez in the backfield. Or who is it? Keep throwing. Whoa. What is Don saying he was instructed to move? Keith, yeah. So it should be voided according to Don's ruling, I'd imagine. Unless Keith's saying about someone else. I have no idea. Let's see what they say.
Hold up.
Let's take a step back away from the chaos huddle.
So it's still second down then? Hey, 29 seconds. 29? Clock running?
Keep ball, man. Don't worry about the clock. Got this. Worry about too much other stuff.
Redmond running it. Pull right down. Timeout chaos is called.
Oh!
Seconds left for chaos. And that's X-Dawgs. Chaos does get the ball back to start the second half, but the problem they're having right now is their inability to progress the ball forward. X-Dawgs are making some meaningful stops right now. Sanchez in the backfield again for out of protection. Still ain't getting enough time. That was too high incomplete. Redmond is just off his feet at the moment. The X-Dawgs have locked in completely defensively on this chaos attack. And we'll see what happens here. What can chaos do? We mentioned they set out the first game.
Strike that, man.
Sanchez in the backfield. 4 wide receivers. Son getting break. About to go to the sideline. Redmond. Running it. Got it. No. Nope. 4th down coming. Son going back in. 13. What's on there? I'd like to thank y'all for showing up for this Saturday afternoon game between Chaos and X-Dawgs. Final game for one of these two teams. We'll have the championship after this, and then we'll move on. We'll crown a 4th champion tomorrow in Owings Mill. 6 teams going for it. Scorpions, Misfits, Bad Boys, Maryland Titans, Maryland Venom, and the Baltimore Spartans. That'll all be in action tomorrow. Washington County and Maffle looking to crown their champions next Sunday. St. Louis, they're going to crown theirs next month. And that'll be the end of champions for the spring. Congratulations to the 2 other champions who have won so far, Death Row and the South Florida Flag Football Association. And to Chops Play and the Extreme Flag Football League up north in PA.
y'all doing? Nah,
What's up,
dude? How you doing?
How you feel, man?
Good.
See if Houston can get this off. That's going to be the biggest thing. Kyle snap is going to be the most important part of this play. Because if they don't get it to Houston, well, that's what we're talking about. The snap's the most important part. And Houston's already behind the 8-ball. Missed the flagpole. He's going to finally throw, and it's incomplete. So it'll be a first down for the X-Dawgs. And that play could have not gone any worse for Chaos unless it had been pick 6. But Houston throws an incompletion instead, and that was a disaster for the Chaos. For the X-Dawgs, it's everything you needed, especially with a little bit of time left before half. I was just saying before the snap, it was going to be whether or not Jason could get it off clean to Houston, and he was unable to. And because of his inability to get it to him clean, the ball sailed very, very, very over to the right. It was a lobba play. Hasenberg. Complete. They're going to call a timeout. Saying field goal's coming. All right. I think we're not going to make it back here. So you did a good job catching the snap. That's way short. Moves down the sideline. He's pulled right down. And we'll call that a halftime. So halftime here between Chaos and X-Dawgs. Score Dogs 7, Chaos nothing. Right back for the second half. That's my privacy. Second half between Chaos and X-Dawgs. 7-0 is the score for the Dogs. Sun above us. Finally out after a very cold and overcast morning here in Shippensburg. Final week of the 2022 Keystone Flag Football League spring year. See what's going to happen. As the second half unfolds. Handoff coming, Devontae, nowhere to go. Jut coming right in. Summary so far, X-Dawgs defense doing work. I'm going to back up a little bit. Sun is completely out now. Much different looking game. Complete to that right side, Sanchez. Great catch and run by Carlos. Now he said he's been a viable threat. This guy could do it both. Tight end, defensive end. He is a red zone threat. He is one of those guys. He will go up body for body. Right side complete.
Hey.
15 seconds on the play clock. Redmond. Oh, could have came up with that. Incomplete. Davis says hold. And I think Davis is going to, let's see. Looks like it's on chaos.
First down, replay it. Yes. First down, double. First and double.
First and double. 2-6. Redmond. Wow. Redmond got a free play. The hands incomplete. This is 7-0 here in the third quarter. Winner to play Cram Central right after the championship. We'll have our third champion crowned, the 9-man league play. Wow, great comeback on that one. Okay. Big game first down in favor of Chaos. And that's been their best play all day. Pull right down. I was looking for a flag, but I didn't see it. This wind is very heavy. Third and goal. Third and goal. First and goal. I thought I heard third and goal. I was about to say, I thought I heard the same thing. Pitch to Houston. Houston trying to cut in and out. Houston getting through. I think I'll stay short. Yeah, second and goal, just short. I was about to say, I looked over and I saw a flag being held right about the 2-yard line. So that's going to be second and goal. Flag guard. Flag guard on Redmond. And so the flag guard will bring it back. We'll hit the end zone. Second and goal was the call. Third and goal, I'm hearing. Might be backlit here a little. We're going to try to get a decent shot. There we go. Overcast now. And incomplete. Fourth down. They have an open receiver, but they're not going to see it. I don't think they're going to look that way. They're going to throw to Dustin late, and he's still going to catch and score. So no organization on that left side kills chaos. Meanwhile, Matt says he has a sack. But what did they say? I think it's 6. Should be 6. Matt's holding the flag. It's 6. He said he got it off, but they're rolling touchdown. They had nobody on Dustin initially to start the play. They figured out the coverage, but the disorganization cost them in the end. Playing for 1. So that'll be 7-6. Let's go back towards here. And Beep slipped. They tried to throw it back to Beep, but it was not the best throw, and Beep tried to adjust, but he slipped as he was trying to adjust, but it was a hard adjustment to make. Not much you could do. 7-6. One-point game. Wanted to play Cram Central after, who had one of the greatest come-from-behind wins earlier when they beat the Killer Bees after trailing 13-0.
getting ready to end, man.
93.
Still a 1 point lead is the X-Dawgs. Eisenberg. Complete. Pulled right down. 1 point game here. And now it is the fourth quarter. Winner to advance to the championship game. Right down. One point game, final moments, fourth quarter. Eisenberg. Big game, but a nice, even bigger pool for Chaos. First down either way.
That worked out fine.
Snap Eisenberg. From right side complete. Mr. 250. See where they roll it. I think it's a first down. Chaos is mentioned 2-5 in Washington County, 2-6 up here. Or 3-6 rather, I believe. The 3-5 overall record is 5-10. Trying to pull the double. We'll say a forfeit short. So here we go. Well, okay, it's first down. Well, Chaos takes its second down. So second down is short. Yeah, that's confusing. I don't know.
Red 2-6. John, we good?
Oh yeah, Coley open on the seam. On the left side. Coley could have caught and ran for some big yards there. Just shy. Third down coming up for the X-Dawgs. Eisenberg sees Coley. The rush still coming. Riley leaving nowhere to go. Hatch trying to get a sack. Hatch couldn't. And randomly there's just words there, but I'm not sure what exactly happened there between Vontae and Riley. And they're still in each other's faces about this. Yeah, come on, Captain's got to step in here. You guys got to pull your men apart. Don't let them quarrel about it any longer here. Got to get both men.
What happened? We're good. We're in the huddle. It don't matter. What happened? It's last play. What happened? I got
Good ball.
So, dead ball, personal foul, and it's going to be on the X-Dawgs. So the X-Dawgs lose 15 yards on that penalty. And that is a...
Dead ball, personal foul, offense, 4th down.
Wow. That's devastating if you're the Dogs. You did not need that. A very rare, undisciplined move that results in a 4th. And now they have to go 18 yards. See what Matt does. To the right. Hoffman comes in with a sack. Michael Hoffman coming in against Eisenberg. Big turnover. Eisenberg tried to run out and find. And he found the arms of Michael Hoffman on the sack. Question is, what is their kicking game like? I think Carlos would be the guy here if that were the case, looking across the board. But they still have a shot at a touchdown too. Again, there's nobody on Mitchell. What is going on with this X-Dawgs team right now? I have very uncharacteristic like moves in the second half. And now we got body for body. And what is going on between... What? And very rarely does this ever happen that the X-Dawgs are ever involved in anything like this, but twice already. Chaos taking exception to how some of the players are being hit.
In the huddle. Ronnie, you over there laughing? Hey, what's wrong with huddle? Get in the fucking huddle. Come on, get in the huddle. Get in the huddle.
What is going on? This has been such an unusual second half. This is weird. We've heard those words before. Not like the X-Dawgs to usually have altercations like that. Just so many weird issues by this Dogs team in the second half. It's cost them. Pitch to the left side. Flag off hole quick there. Great move. Now there's a flag thrown by Don. Don saying hit to the face. So a hands to the face penalty against Chaos. 15 yards back it goes on Chaos.
On who though? Hey, it doesn't matter. Get in the huddle.
So now we're going back. Sloppy play from both teams here in the second half. At least on terms of certain aspects. Talking penalties, talking execution even. Props to Mitchell for the touchdown catch, but no props to the X-Dawgs on how they had nobody there at the start. They had no coverage plan. And as a result, they got burned like a bad phone deal. It's like switching to T-Mobile. You're messing up. You guys got to work on the coverage. Got to keep calm. Got to keep cool. We're in the fourth quarter. Redmond. Throws it that right side. Way too far out, incomplete. Chaos is getting all kinds of flustered at the moment.
down. Go. 10.
Davis counted it down. Tight end, 4 wide receivers, 2 minutes left. Do or die for chaos. Redmond, complete, Mitchell. Forfeit a stick for chaos. Trying to get the win. Winner will play Cram Central for everything. One tight, Redmond. Intercepted. Left side, X-Dawgs ball. And game over.
Fuck! He threw it to the ground.
There's only a minute something left.
There's a minute. No, yeah, he can't stop.
I'm back good.
They can't stop.
They can stop you.
No.
Minute 12. How much? All right, so we got
How much time?
Sportsman.
They have 2 times.
First down this way.
First down this way. So unsportsmanlike on both. Offsetting penalties. A lot of unsportsmanlike penalties in this fourth quarter.
140.
140 left. And chaos.
I got really excited. I like that one better.
Here we go. First down.
First down.
First and long. They got 2 timeouts.
What's the time? Minute
2 timeouts for chaos.
40. Yeah, he didn't stop the clock. He made a mistake. Okay. All right, here we go.
See what they do here. Just trying to run this out. First down will seal it though. Touchdown secures it. Complete McKeon. Hold right down. Clock runs. Second down. Don's saying that's an incomplete pass.
He made a move. That's a catch and a drop, Don. Guys, hold on. Clock's running. Clock's running. He tried to say something. He made a move. He's listening to this. Here we go. Here we go.
Put the flag on Just put him on.
Ron. Tuck your shirt in. We got it, man. We got it.
Telling Ron to tuck his flags right. Motion.
Yes, sir. I didn't know that guy was
Give me the stand beside him.
You don't make this.
Hasenberg to the left. Pull right down. Timeout, third down.
That guy in the backside.
Well, he didn't get it.
Final minute of this game coming up. X-Dawgs lead 7-6 on Chaos. X-Dawgs trying to get their third KFFL championship. Chaos going for their first overall championship. Seven, 6 X-Dawgs. Great play. Just what this team needed. Pull right down, fourth down. Managed to get yards, managed to kill some clock. Clock still runs, fourth down. And now the Dogs, I believe, with no timeouts for K. Time here. Twenty-two seconds and counting.
How much time?
4 seconds. So the X-Dawgs, in theory here, can run this clock out if Matt can just run around and maybe throw it up high enough and out of the way enough that by the time it lands, it'll be over. So we'll see what he does. Chaos has fought very tough to stay in this game, but the X-Dawgs have a great drive here at the end and a great defensive stop prior to perhaps secure a victory. Look at all the people on that Chaos sideline. Disappointment, but they fought well today. Eisenberg, Coley. Coley can just go down, so we're good either way. He'll step out, we'll step up. The X-Dawgs to the championship. They defeat Chaos 7-6. I'm Joey Blaze. We'll see you in a minute for Cram Central and the X-Dawgs.